Immerse in the grandeur of ancient Rome, where Julius Caesar's cunning propelled him from humble beginnings to the mighty throne. Picture the vast empire, home to a civilization that set the precedent for the Western world as we know it. Visualize the majestic Colosseum, the iconic symbol of imperial Rome. Hear the echoes of gladiators clashing, the roars of the crowd urging them on. Picture Caesar, born into a family that was far from the center of power, at the heart of this spectacle. His family, the Julii, were of noble stock, but lacked the political influence of the more established clans. Yet, the young Caesar had a fire in his belly. He was determined to carve out a path of his own, away from the safe and comfortable existence that was expected of him. Remember, this was a time where Rome was a republic. Its rulers were elected, and Caesar's ascent to power was no easy feat. It took a strategic mind, a command of rhetoric, and an uncanny ability to read the political landscape. Julius Caesar was not just a man of action, but also a man of his time. His actions were influenced by the societal conditions and political needs of his era. He faced numerous obstacles along his path. There was Sulla, the dictator who once declared him an enemy of Rome. There was his storied rivalry with Pompey the Great, a military genius in his own right. And there were the countless political machinations that came with the territory of seeking power in such a tumultuous environment. Despite the odds, Caesar rose through the ranks. His military achievements were significant, but it was his political acumen that truly set him apart. He was a master orator, a skilled negotiator, profoundly skilled in the art of persuasion. Whether it was swaying the minds of the Senate, winning the favor of the people, or turning foes into allies, Caesar knew how to play the game of power. He reformed Roman law, pursued ambitious public works projects, and even altered the calendar. His reign was marked by a series of dramatic changes that helped shape today. His life, so deeply intertwined with the fate of Rome, eventually ended in dramatic fashion on the Ides of March. Despite his death, his legacy endured, his influence seeping into the very fabric of the empire he once ruled. But while we marvel at his achievements, we mustn't forget the less savory aspects of his rule. The dictator for life, his absolute power, led to his eventual downfall. His thirst for glory, his hunger for power, his relentless ambition, these traits, while they propelled him to greatness, also sowed the seeds of his ruin. We see a man who was made by Rome, and in turn made Rome. A man of extraordinary capability, who despite his flaws, had a lasting impact on the world. A man who, through ambition, cunning and sheer force of will, carved out a destiny that would echo through the ages. Witness history's game of power, politics and persuasion.